Imagine this. You're walking down a street called Harmony Lane, lost in thought over a personal dilemma. Suddenly, a street performer begins singing a song with lyrics that speak directly to your situation. You're struck by the coincidence. Later that day, while reflecting on a long-lost friend, you unexpectedly receive a message from them. Later still, as you're rummaging through an attic, you stumble upon an old book, and a phrase jumps out at you, resonating with your current thoughts. As if that weren't enough, you hear someone repeat the exact phrase later that day, a perfect echo of your experience. At first, you shrug it off as a fluke, but then, it keeps happening. These are not mere coincidences. They are something more mysterious and profound: synchronicities. Synchronicities, those moments when life seems to be sending you a secret message, can feel magical. They make you pause and wonder, is there a deeper meaning behind these uncanny alignments? Perhaps the universe itself is speaking directly to you through these well-timed occurrences, piecing together a puzzle that fits perfectly, just when you need it most. These occurrences are what Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, termed synchronicity. Jung believed these strange coincidences were not random but rather meaningful patterns that connect us to something greater, something universal. The concept and origin of synchronicity, in its simplest form, refers to events that occur simultaneously in a way that seems significant, but without a clear cause and effect relationship. It's as if life is speaking to us in a hidden language, using symbols, events, and moments that are too perfectly timed to be mere chance. This concept originated from Carl Jung, who was fascinated by the idea that our inner world, thoughts, emotions, and outer world, events, experiences, could align in ways that felt purposeful. He introduced this term in the 1920s, suggesting that these synchronicities reveal patterns within the world that we, as humans, are all interconnected with. Jung's theory rested on the idea of the collective unconscious, a vast reservoir of human experiences and symbols shared by everyone, regardless of culture or background. This collective unconscious holds stories, symbols, and archetypes that pop up in our personal lives, often in the form of synchronicities. The word itself is a combination of the Greek words syn, meaning together, and chronos, meaning time, reflecting the idea of things aligning in time in a meaningful way. For Jung, these synchronicities were a bridge between our conscious mind and the deeper, more mysterious layers of the unconscious. He believed they showed us that we are part of something larger than ourselves, connected through an intricate web of experiences and shared symbols. Modern psychology has expanded upon this idea, with some psychologists viewing synchronicities as a product of our brain's natural tendency to seek patterns and meaning in the world. Others, however, believe that these moments might be clues to a deeper, more mysterious reality where time and space are not as fixed as we think they are. Synchronicities, then, are both a window into the mysteries of the mind and a call to reflect on the subtle ways in which our lives are interconnected with the world around us. Every time a synchronicity occurs, it offers an opportunity to pause, reflect, and ask, what deeper truth is this moment trying to reveal? Whether you view these moments as random coincidences or as meaningful signs, they add a layer of wonder and mystery to our everyday lives. They remind us that there's more to life than meets the eye, and that perhaps, just perhaps, there is a hidden intelligence guiding our experiences. Synchronicity in spirituality. Synchronicities are not confined to the realms of psychology. Many spiritual traditions around the world have their own interpretations of these mysterious events. In Buddhism, for example, there is a belief that everything in life is interconnected, and every event is linked to a multitude of causes and conditions. In this view, nothing happens by chance. Every event, every moment, is part of a larger web of existence, each piece affecting the others in ways we might not fully understand. Synchronicities, from this perspective, are reminders of the interconnectedness of all things. In many African traditions, Synchronicities are seen as messages from ancestors. A dream, a rare bird appearing at a crucial moment, or an unexpected sign in nature can be interpreted as guidance from those who came before. This teaches us to be observant and to see the world as full of meaning and wisdom. Similarly, in Hinduism, the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect, suggests that what happens to us now is shaped by the actions we took in previous lives. Synchronicities, in this sense, are signs that the universe is following a pattern, showing us the consequences of our past actions. Taoism, a Chinese spiritual tradition, offers another way to understand synchronicity. It speaks of Wu Wei, the art of allowing things to unfold naturally, without force or struggle. Synchronicities, from a Taoist perspective, are seen as moments when we align with the natural flow of the universe. Instead of trying to control everything, we allow life to guide us, and synchronicities become the signposts along the way, showing us we're on the right path. In the modern spiritual movement, particularly in New Age philosophies, synchronicities are often viewed as signs from the universe responding to our thoughts, desires, and intentions. The law of attraction, popularized by the book and film The Secret, teaches that our thoughts and emotions shape our reality. From this viewpoint, synchronicities are evidence that our inner world is creating our outer world. What we focus on, think about, and feel deeply is mirrored back to us in the form of these meaningful coincidences. No matter the belief system, synchronicities push us to reconsider the nature of reality. They challenge the idea that life is random and meaningless. Instead, they suggest that there is a deeper order at work, one that connects us to the world in ways we can't always see. These meaningful coincidences guide us, urge us to trust our instincts, and open new doors of understanding. Synchronicity in everyday life. You don't have to be on a spiritual path to experience synchronicity. These moments show up in our everyday lives, often when we least expect them. Picture this. You're working on a project about space for school, and suddenly, everywhere you turn, you're surrounded by space-related topics, TV shows, books, even random conversations all seem to focus on the cosmos. It feels as though the universe itself is supporting your curiosity, providing you with more information, almost like a cosmic nudge. Recognizing a synchronicity is like hearing a whisper in a crowded room. It takes awareness and intuition. These events are often subtle, odd coincidences that make you pause and wonder if something deeper is at play. But to truly understand them, you have to look at your own life and beliefs. For example, finding a feather on the ground might seem like nothing, or it could feel like a sign, especially if you've been contemplating a big life change. Synchronicities often use symbols and archetypes, which are like a universal language that speaks to our deeper selves. They can manifest as animals, perhaps a fox crossing your path, symbolizing cleverness, or a lion, representing courage. Or they can come as number patterns, like repeatedly seeing 1111 or 222. These symbols carry meaning and offer guidance, if we're willing to pause and reflect on them. But synchronicities aren't just serious moments of reflection, they can be fun and playful too. They encourage us to see the world creatively, as a place full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. It's like being a detective, finding clues in everyday life. Maybe you find a special rock that brightens your day when you're feeling low, or you keep noticing the same numbers on the clock. These little moments can bring a sense of adventure to the ordinary, inviting us to think outside the box and explore new ideas. Staying open to these experiences is key. It's a balancing act between intuition and logic. Too much reliance on intuition might make us read too much into things, but being too skeptical might cause us to miss out on the magic. The trick is finding a balance, a way to stay grounded while remaining open to the possibilities that synchronicities present. As Carl Jung said, these moments are always around us if we know how to see them. The science behind synchronicity. The science behind synchronicities is just as intriguing as the metaphysical ideas surrounding them. At the heart of these mysteries is the interconnectedness of everything. In quantum physics, there is a concept called quantum entanglement, where particles that have interacted with each other remain connected, no matter how far apart they are. This suggests that the universe is far more connected than we might realize. Could it be that synchronicities are a reflection of this deep, underlying connection? Consider the famous double-slit experiment in quantum mechanics, where light behaves both as a particle and a wave, depending on whether we observe it. This suggests that consciousness itself plays a role in shaping reality. If our thoughts and emotions influence the world around us, could synchronicities be moments when our inner world aligns with the outer world in a way that we can't fully explain?